Bonjour, je m'appelle Braden Redshaw, and this is Riverview High School. It's cold out here. Let's go take a look inside. I'm a grade 12 student here at Riverview High School. I'm in the French Immersion program. I'll be your tour guide around today for the virtual tour. Let's go take a look around. This is the guidance office here at Riverview High School. Let's go take a look and see if we can find one of our guidance counselors, and they'll talk to you about the grade 9 French Immersion program and what goes on here at Riverview High School.
Je m'appelle Monsieur Murchison, je suis un conseiller ici à Riverview High School. On est très content de vous souhaiter à Riverview et on espère que vous allez continuer dans notre programme. So we would like to welcome you here at Riverview. Our French Immersion program is one of the strongest immersion programs in the province. Because we are a large school, we have many different courses that you can take here. So grade 9 is just a continuation of the grade 8 French Immersion program. So it's a very based on talking and writing and reading, and you're learning a little bit of French culture, and you do your courses in French. The courses in French are French, science, citizenship, health, and you do English every second day, but your phys ed and your arts courses are in English. So we have teachers here that are fabulous, that have been trained in the approach of where oral communication is the best way to learn French. So as the students move on into grades 10, 11, and 12, they have great opportunities when they get to grade 12, because in the past, we've had the DELF exam, which is not offered this year because of COVID, but hopefully down the road it will be again. And it's an opportunity for you internationally to show your level of French. This year, because of COVID, they are doing something called the OPI, which is an oral proficiency interview, which also shows and demonstrates their level of French. So anywhere in the world, people can talk about their level. But even universities, we have agreements with universities to get transfer credit. So for example, if you finish French Immersion 12 and you have a 75 average, you get 6 credits of French at CBU. That's a gift of about $1,200. So as you move past grade 9 into 10, 11, and 12, we have so many offerings, whether it's in the sciences, in chimie, biologie, sciences. We have further offerings in histoire, géoplanétaire, droit, histoire ancienne. Plus we have lots of offerings in like l'art dramatique. We have mode de vie active. We have so many offerings that you could choose to do more than 9 credits, or you could stick with the 9 credits for the French Immersion diploma. So there's so many opportunities for you to get involved here at Riverview in the French Immersion program. And if you talk to anyone across the province, our DELF scores are high. It's because our teachers prepare them very well. So we really would like you to continue in our French Immersion program. And I can tell you that every year, like I just had an email from Marine Atlantic, they are looking for our students. Our students are employable after high school. So they can even work at, some of them will work at Fortress of Louisbourg, some of them will work at Citizenship, some of them will work at Marine Atlantic. They have opportunities that other students do not because they have a high level of French. And I can speak from personal experience. I have someone in my family who is now working at the Coast Guard College because of his experience in French, and he went to the French Immersion program at Riverview and kept his French up. So there are so many opportunities, and we really hope that you continue your journey with French Immersion. I have to always say that every year students need to make informed decisions, and informed decisions mean you need to have the right information in front of you. We have had students attend other schools thinking that they had French immersion, and after a few weeks realized they don't, and they try to come back to our school, but the rule is once you leave French immersion, you can't get back in it. So unfortunately, the students are stuck. So we always say, why not continue in grade 9 to see if you like it? And it's a continuation of grade 7 and 8. Continue and experience Riverview and experience our immersion program. And after that point, you can make your decision what you want to do. So there are just so many opportunities, and we really wish that you will come and join us. And don't hesitate ever to contact the guidance office at Riverview if you or your parents have any questions. We'd be more than willing to answer. So we hope to see you in September, and keep working hard. You should be very proud. You have all studied for 3 years in French. It is something that is not easy, but you all have done it, and you all need to continue. Okay? Je vous souhaite une bonne fin de l'année. Bye bye.
La bonne chose à propos de Riverview High School est qu'il y a beaucoup des autres élèves qui viennent des autres écoles. Let's go see if we can find some of our grade 9s, and they'll tell you what their first year of grade 9 was like.
Nous sommes tellement contents qu'on a décidé à continuer en immersion française. C'était très faisable et notre français est maintenant plus avancé.
At the beginning, you feel grade 9 is similar to grade 8, then you realize how much French you're actually learning. It is a lot easier than you'll expect, so don't worry.
What you learn in grade 7 and 8 will really help you with grade 9 because it's not that much harder and it's a lot less stressful since you already know the language.
Oui, il y a les devoirs, but it's no more than you had in grade 7 or 8, and it's very doable and not very overwhelming.
The schedules are a lot more organized since you only have 4 classes each day. They are each 75 minutes long, which seems like a lot of time, but you'll get used to it, and it gives you a lot more time to work.
Il y a les personnes différentes dans chaque classe, donc vous avez plus de chances de rencontrer les nouvelles personnes.
Science and social studies are taught in different semesters, so it's a lot easier since you don't have to learn them at the same time, which is great because they are the 2 harder subjects.
Les enseignants expliquent bien les sujets.
And they are always willing to help.
We would like to thank all of our teachers, parents, and friends who encouraged us to stay in this amazing French immersion program.
We are so glad we decided to stay and improve our French.
We're hoping that you decide to continue with the French immersion program, and we can't wait to see you here in September.
Ça c'est deux de nos classes de français immersion ici at Riverview High School. Let's go see if we can find one of the French immersion teachers, and they'll talk to you about what the classes are like.
My name is Laura Pembroke, and I'm a teacher in the French Immersion program here at Riverview. In the high school program, which is what I teach, students have the opportunity to take the French Immersion certificate. So that means that they will take 9 courses from grades 10 to 12. And that includes a language course each year. So in grades 10, 11, and 12, they'll take the French language course. And then they also have the option of taking 6 other courses in various subjects. And there is a lot of choice. So most students will try to take 3 courses a year. So that would be their French language course and another course such as history, science, chemistry, biology. We offer drama, mode de vie actif. So there's a lot of different options for students to be able to pick and choose those courses to get those 9 credits. So that would give them the French Immersion certificate at the end of grade 12. We've had a lot of students that have gone on to use their certificate in order to get jobs with Marine Atlantic, Fortress of Louisbourg, the Coast Guard College. So using their French that they've acquired through the immersion program in order to succeed through travel and also in the workplace. Students who are taking the immersion certificate also have the option to take advanced courses as well. So within their immersion certificate, they may choose to take some courses alongside their advanced certificate. So for example, students might decide to take Advanced Global Geography 12. And that gives the students a lot of different options and choices in terms of those French courses that they will take. In our program, we have a really strong program with many different teachers, which offers the students an access to a variety of different accents and different courses that will allow them to really improve and strengthen their French within the program over the course of 4 years. In grade 12, students also have the opportunity to take the Oral Proficiency Interview, or OPI. So at the end of their French language course in grade 12, they will be interviewed, and that's kind of to respond to the question of whether or not a student is bilingual, or how bilingual am I, for example, because a lot of students in French Immersion will kind of ask if they are bilingual or not. So the Oral Proficiency Interview is a tool that we use in order to help students identify what their strengths are in French, and this can be used after grade 12 for them to use if they're applying for a job or if they're applying to university. The French Immersion Program certificate is also very useful for students who are continuing in their post-secondary studies. For example, CBU accepts the French Immersion certificate from Riverview as a credit for French courses. So what they will do is take the average of a student's marks within the French Immersion Program for their certificate. So anyone that has 9 courses in the immersion program and an average of 75 is eligible for 6 credits of French at CBU. So there's lots of different opportunities and benefits to continuing your education in the immersion program. Our program offers many different courses, lots of different variety, teachers, and a lot of different cultural enrichment that helps students to not only maintain the French that they've acquired up until grade 8, but also helps you to really improve and build on those skills. And we've had lots of students continue on to do the Explore program, Encounters with Canada, so there's lots of different opportunities and doors that remain open when you continue your education in French Immersion.
These grade 11 students have now had a few years' experience here at Riverview High School. Let's talk to them and see what their French immersion experience was like.
Il n'y a aucun négatif en continuant avec le français en école secondaire. We've also had the opportunity to get out of our comfort zones in courses like art dramatique and mode de vie actif.
Demandez à notre ami français, Victoria, qui va.
Français dans ta vie te donne de l'énergie. En parlant français, on peut y aller. Plus, you only have to take 9 out of 24 of your courses in French over your high school career.
Courses like math and physics are always going to be in English, and you can choose whatever science courses you want to have in French.
English is not offered in French.
Let's go see if we can find some of our grade 12s, and they'll explain to us what kind of doors the French Immersion Program opened for us. Ignore the music. Mr. McDonald is a bit of a DJ.
Hi, bonjour, et je m'appelle David Leblanc. Je fais partie du programme d'immersion ici à Riverview High School depuis la 9e année. The French Immersion Program has opened many doors for me. For example, I decided this year to go to l'Université de Moncton. I'm planning on pursuing pre-med, which is something that most people they don't really consider that they can do anything that they want in their second language. Mais quand même, il y a plein d'options et j'espère vraiment que vous considérez fortement le programme d'immersion ici à Riverview parce qu'il y a plein d'opportunités.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Madison, and I'm in French Immersion grade 12 right now. Coming into high school, I was really nervous at going into the French Immersion program, but I was so happy that I had lots of friends to help me through the way. Coming into high school, I wasn't really going into French Immersion for myself, I was going in for my friends, but now, looking back, I'm really glad that I did that because it has opened so many doors for me. Next year, I'm going into CBU for a Bachelor of Science, and I get to transfer my French credits from all my immersion years over to university.
Hello, bonjour, je m'appelle Trent. I'm going to French University, and I'm really excited because staying in French immersion has given me so many more opportunities than I realized when I was in grade 8. I just decided to stay in it because there was no reason to transfer, but now I'm really glad that I decided to stay in it. I'm getting a lot of money from universities, which is really going to help me out in the future, and it's something I'm really excited about.
Durant mes années ici à Riverview High School, j'ai eu la chance à participer dans la classe d'immersion français. Pour le graduer, j'ai eu mes crédits avec le français immersion. There's also so many different opportunities for everybody here at Riverview, like varsity basketball, varsity soccer, volleyball, hockey, and so much more. Over my 4 years at Riverview High School, I had the opportunity to make new friends and play a lot of different sports. The time has really gone by fast here. Anyway, I hope to see you guys here next year. Well, I won't be here, but everybody else will be. Thanks for coming.